YouTube. What up, what up, what up? You already know it's your dog, it's your mans, it's your boy, Mom92. We got a new video today. We're reacting to some news from one of the devs, Sean Rivera, aka Unconkable of 2XKO. We're reacting to this. This was a little while ago. I've seen it recently, and I said, let me react to that because I'm curious what he's talking about. But this is talking about balance. This is talking about the Four Horsemen, which is the top 4 characters in the game, and maybe it's going to tell us something about the road and everything's happening. So from what it says is, what's up everyone, I want to check in more regularly with you all and give some thoughts around the current 2XKO conversations we've been seeing in the FGC around console competition. And see, console, so when he says console, he's talking about the game being on PlayStation, Xbox, whatever it's going to be on. And that's something that's big because that is essentially when the game truly releases. And competition, I mean, that's, standard. Balance, that's just talking about patches. Like I said, the Four Horsemen is the top 4 characters in the game, which I believe is Echo, Yasuo, Ari, and who's the last best? Timo. Timo's probably number 1. Anyway, I'm excited to hear news. I love news on this game. I've been waiting on this game for a very long time. So anytime I hear news, I want to react to it. I want to put the content out there for it. So, hey, man, let's get into it because I'm curious. Before that, make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk to you guys. I want to get more into my community and subscribe to the boy. All right, let's get into this video.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Sean here from 2XKO. I can't believe it's been just over a month since we launched early access.
Just over a month. It's crazy.
We've been heads down since then. We've been working hard on the game, and I wanted to take some time to check in with y'all and really just talk to you a bit, tell you what we're working on, what you can look forward to, and also answer some questions you all have had. Just as a reminder, we dropped early access on PC for players globally. We really wanted to make sure that we could reward your devotion to mastery, make sure we're giving you updates and constantly improving the game, make sure we're investing in a competitive ecosystem, and that we're working hard on getting the game to where y'all are playing.
For PC and console.
We'll start off and talk a little bit about console. We're working really hard on it. We know how important it is to get this game.
I bet.
And how many of y'all play on it. Myself.
Console is very, very important. Console is one of those things where everybody gets to play it. Most people, I ain't gonna say can't afford a PC, but just don't have a PC. They have a PlayStation 5 or Xbox. And it's just most people don't go for PCs. It's naturally people just go for the systems. Even though me personally, I think PC is really the lead system these days. It's like, why not get a PC? You can literally play pretty much every game that you can on console. But the console is just more common. Easier to set up, just put it on the TV. You ain't got to worry about having the whole setup, blase, all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, console is very important. Console is very important with that being said.
And so be on the lookout. We're still working on it, and we want to get it out to you as soon as possible. I want to talk a little bit about the competitive ecosystem. Seeing y'all like in casual lobby, in ranked, and in private lobby, like running sets, like really just pushing the game forward.
Yeah, we're trying to push it.
These really cool and unique strategies has been nothing but humbling and delightful. Seeing folks take those skills like to locals and to competitive tournaments and really just like show out has been nothing short of spectacular. A couple examples have been like seeing y'all like really take duos and go after those duo bounties in our first impact. Couldn't be complete without mentioning the twins from Japan, Haru and Toshi, who have also been topping the Challenger leaderboard and winning tournaments there.
So for those of y'all that don't know, the twins was the first competitive duo to win a major tournament. I forget what country they're in, but they were the first 2. And they're actually pretty good. And it's kind of nasty because they're twins, and their names is 2 wins, and it's crazy. It's really good. It's really nasty to watch. I believe the team was Yasuo Echo, if I'm not mistaken.
We had Tokyo Game Show, and this was just over a month ago in Japan, of course, and it was the first time Riot showed up there. So shouts to everybody that came and visited. But also, we had 2XKO there, and a bunch of y'all came through and played, and we were really appreciative of that.
Heck yeah.
Also, while I was there, I got a chance to play online in that region. And so I was doing my placement matches in my hotel during that time. And I heard there was really strong players in Japan, these twins. And I ran into them during my placement matches. I saw these two avatars coming up with poofy hair. And I was like, oh, is this them? And the matches were sweaty as hell. I barely beat them. Like, it was super close. And then I heard they were streaming, and I just hopped in and said, hey, GG's. And they came to Tokyo Game Show, and so we got to meet them. I played against them. They didn't get to use their controllers, though. And so after that, they said, we're going to get our revenge on you. So, why is it like 2 weeks later, I ran into them in the casual lobby while I was in Japan still, and they beat me like 15-0. They made a statement. You know,
Yeah.
I was already dead. Like, you didn't have to keep going so hard. So now that I'm back in the States, like, y'all are still beating me up, so please go easy on us. We're just trying to survive out in this harsh world. It's actually been like really exciting to see like how y'all have pushed the meta forward. And speaking of meta, I do want to talk a little bit about our balance changes.
Yeah, this is gonna be
There's
big.
been a lot of questions around the 4 horsemen, Ari, Teemo, Echo, and Yasuo,
Yep.
and our recent balance patch that we just dropped, as well as our philosophy. I definitely recommend you check out the article from Pat the Flip. It goes really deep into how we think about these things. But what y'all are telling
I'm gonna
us
check
is
that out. I'm gonna check that out. I'm
Hey,
gonna
we
check
saw
that out
this-
and react to
this
it. He said, the article by Pat the Flip. I'm gonna check that out.
balance patch, why didn't you do all these other things that we saw Marlon Pye tweet about that were unintended, or how come you didn't push the changes hard enough? And so I want to talk a little bit about that.
This
And
is
in order to do
good. So before he talks about this, what happened is there were some changes that they hadn't done yet. And I was very curious to hear about that. So I'm actually excited to hear him talk about this, because there were some changes that they had not done that they talked about they were going to do. Like he said, Marlon Pye was talking about it. Like Teemo was able to do a throw mid-screen and dash all the way up in combo. And so I'm curious to see what the reason for that is.
I want to talk a little bit about game dev. This recent set of balance changes was from a snapshot of the game where we thought these would improve the health of it.
Okay.
But even after we locked in these changes, and it takes a little bit of time between when we lock them in and we get them out to y'all have pushed the game way further, super quickly, especially with Teemo coming up with a lot of grime there.
Yeah.
And so we hear you, and we know it's not ideal, and so expect to see some more adjustments to Teemo for some unintended stuff, as well as maybe some slight adjustments to Ari, like coming early December.
Nice.
And I also want to talk about like the topic of balanced cadence. I've heard a lot of folks hit me up and say like, hey, 5 weeks seems crazy fast and I have to relearn a bunch of stuff. I think early on, we want to balance the game in a way where we're like raking a bunch of leaves and it's like not super loud at all. And so once we can tone down the power of that
What
rake,
the heck?
then
Oh, 'cause you're
I think
raking.
the meta can get in the good shape.
That's
You talk
funny.
about the 4 horsemen, there's one leading the charge, and that's our new champion, Rake. And so speaking of Rake, early on, we really need to dial it in and quickly get the game to a healthy place. And then over time, it will start to settle. You all continue to tell us if it feels like we're doing it too quickly or not quickly enough. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. If there's anything else that y'all would like us to talk about, any questions you have, let us know. Let us know what you think about this format. I actually want to do these more regularly and just check in with y'all, because I think it's important to keep the convo going, and that's going to lead us to just a constantly improved game over time that
I
you'll
agree.
enjoy even more than you are today.
I agree.
So that's all I had. Thanks.
So this is over, and let me let him finish.
Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Man, don't steal my peace. Anyway, so I think that this is very healthy to have a dev come in and talk and just express how he feels and tell us like, hey, this is what's going on. This is impromptu. This isn't something that, I don't think this is something that Riot said, yo, I need you to do this. This is really good. They have been really transparent with us. The game is not even out yet, and I think it's still going to be one of, I don't think it's going to be the best, but I think it's going to be one of the best fighting games ever, because being a fan of Riot Games, they listen to their people. They listen to their people. They listen to their people. They understand what makes a good system, community. They're not over nerfing. They are nerfing some things that I'm kind of like, I don't know, but they aren't over nerfing. And at the moment, like I said, the game isn't out. So like me personally, when I look at this game, I don't look at it like, oh man, what are they doing? The game is not out. They decided to let us play while they're still testing things. That's what people got to understand. They decided to give us a game while they're still testing, meaning it's not going to be perfect, because I mean, they're testing it. They're letting us play so they can test even more. We're almost essentially testers. getting to play the game. And so like they're right now we're the guinea pigs, and it's only going to get better from here. I think the game as a whole is actually pretty good. Like, man, the creation in the game is ridiculous. The combo system is ridiculous. Like being able to do some things you're like, can I do this? More than likely you can do it. And I like the decisions you have to make in the game. I like the different teams that you get to see. Yes, you see a lot of the same teams, but then you see some other teams come up, or some other characters come up, or I found this out about this character, I can do this. And it's just been really fun just exploring the game and just playing in general. And I can't wait till we get into like year 2. You know what I mean? I'm here. You know, I'm here for the long haul, and I've been having a lot of fun. And I haven't felt like, oh man, this is, it's just been fun. It's just been fun to put it all. But I appreciate Unconkable for giving us that, and I'm looking forward to more news with 2SKL. Y'all know I'm coming with the reactions. Make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Let me, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to me. I like to talk to my people. And subscribe to the boy because it's free 90 free. Peace.